Well, hello there. If you think things aren't going quite the way you expect them to today, don't assume the universe is giving you a stop sign. Stay with me. Today's message could completely change the way you look at resistance. Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin. This is your Divine Daily Blast. Let's get right to the cards and the messages. So, really interesting today because we've got the angel numerology number 8, which is all about abundance, success, material wealth, and it's representing an infinite flow of giving and receiving. It's a message from the angels to focus on manifesting your dreams by using the power and the resources wisely for both your own success and for contributing to the rest of the world. It signifies balance, karma, and an invitation to turn your goals into reality. Now don't forget to stay through to the end because there's probably a message in here for you. Why do I say that? Well, today's date is significant enough. We've got the angel numerology 8, success and abundance. The date itself, 8th month, 26th day, 2 and 6 is 8. Of the 26th year, 2 and 6 is 8 again. Now I could go into 2026, which is 2. I could do all of that, break it all down to a single number. You could do the math. However, I just found it quite interesting. I had a friend of mine send me a comment telling me it's going to be an 888 day. And I had to sit back and think, what does she mean an 888 day? Until I kind of got it. Now, if you're getting something from this, let me know in the comments what you're getting. Who knows? I might even give you a shout out. I love hearing from you. You'll notice that our friend of the channel, Mary Sue, and Vicky Loper, who runs The Healing Artist, I just love chit-chatting. It's like going on socials and having a conversation. But I digress. What else do you want to know about the angel number 8? Focus on your goals. Focus on them. Use discipline and powerful energy of number 8 to focus on your financial and your personal goals. But be determined. Mindset, where you put your mind, where you put your energy, where you put your focus, is where the energy flows to. Don't forget to use your power wisely. You know, our words and our actions create the world that we live in. That's enough about that. Now, the moon, my friends, is still hanging out in the cool, lofty, detached sign of Aquarius. However, I'm going to say the energies are intensifying and it's going to be very easy for people to lose their cool. If this is resonating with you, if you've come up against people that are just coming undone, frayed, coming apart at the seams, let me know in the comments what you think. Mind how you go today and focus on being constructive in your interactions. Now, my isms. Gratitude is the fuel of the universe, and I'm already perfect, and I'm choosing to grow and improve. Think of everything about you. Your eyes, your hair, your ears, your nose, all of you, every bit of you is absolutely perfect. Somehow or another, we started telling ourselves things that weren't perfect, things that weren't quite right. I know I've done it myself. When I was younger, I took on what people told me. You're fat, you're overweight, da-da-da-da-da-da. Started when I was about 8 years old. And yes, I was a rather chubby child. My grandmother used to say, it's just puppy fat, you'll grow into it. As you get taller, as you get broader, you'll grow into it. And indeed, by the time I was in my late teens, all of that had dropped off. Although, I will say, my weight climbs up and down, not so much anymore, but it did, through my 30s and 40s and into my 50s. It would escalate. I'd lose it, drop it, lose it, drop it, until I worked out it was all connected to how I felt about myself, the triggers, all of those things. Moving on, we have a message here from Archangel Uriel. I can guide you to find blessings through adversity. Blessings that turn disappointments into victory and transform your life. This is from Archangel Uriel. He says, I can be whoever I wish to be. I invite blessings of transformation into my life. I believe that that's my purpose. Most everything I've ever done in my life has been about transformation. Taking something and turning it into something else. Creatively, artistically, mentally, emotionally, not staying in the same place for too long. We have a divine master known as Mayat, from divine intervention. Weigh up your options, choose your highest good. She's an Egyptian goddess that's kind of connected to the angelic realm. She's also asking you to be discerning. Stop. Weigh up the options that's right for you. Get into that perfect mode. Archangel Michael can be called upon today to clear the way. He's with us all week. And his angelic activation messages, thank you, Michael, for clearing the road for my highest truth. Your truth is really what we search for. Louise Hay's Daily Diary today says, I am grown up and comfortable enough to ask for what I want in positive ways. That's interesting. Asking for what you want in a positive way is a surefire way to get it. No good asking for what you want in a negative way. I'm trying to think of an example of how that would apply. It's like wanting something because you don't want anybody else to have it. That's negative. Wanting something because it's going to enhance your life, enhance somebody else's life. Like, I want it to rain so that the vegetables and the flowers and the heat can cool down for me and everybody around me. That's a good way to ask for what you want. I'd like more income so that I can help pay my creditors, my bill collectors, and have enough over to spend on my friends. That's a positive way. You can also say things like, I love the way money just flows through me, comes to me, and I get to do wonderful things with it. That's a positive way to ask for what you want. Now here's a little bit of a doozy. We have the 5 of Wands here today. Resistance is not a stop sign. So today may bring competing opinions. We talked about the moon bringing up a few intense emotions. Well, the 5 of Wands can bring up cross wires, minor frustrations, or circumstances. Circumstances that don't cooperate as well as expected. Things that you may have thought, well, I think this is going to be this way, and they don't turn out that way. Instead of fighting the obstacles, remember, friction reveals what we need to know. See what lesson can be drawn from it. Try and adjust your approach. You can also defend an idea or collaborate with people who see things a little bit differently. Be careful. Remember, the energies are intensifying. So we're going to have some of that contrasting stuff show up. This is coming after the Empress that showed up yesterday. There's an especially interesting message coming from all of it. Something can be growing beautifully and still encounter some resistance. So growth doesn't require or doesn't speak of an obstacle-free pathway forward. The question today really is this resistance telling me to stop? Or is it teaching me how to move forward differently? Just sit with that for a minute. Sit with it and see how you feel about it. Differences, challenges, things that you didn't quite expect. Is there a lesson in it? Did something work out better, or are you making it work out differently because you expected something else? Right, fairies, bring us a message today. There it is. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or the lives of other people. I find this interesting. The Five of Wands in Flourish. I'm going to probably say that this is really a time to be grateful for small mercies, to understand that you're perfect, and if you're coming up against that contrast, know that you can choose to embrace it as a new lesson or discard it as something that you clearly know you don't want. Even if you expected it, even if you thought, well, I really wanted that to happen that way, but something else better happens. I remember a long years ago, I took a course in creative visualization, and one of the sentences that landed with me was, this or something better now manifests for me for the highest good of all concerned. So it is, and so shall it be. Right, my friends, don't forget, if you've liked this content and you really like these videos, click the like button, go ahead and subscribe. More importantly, come back tomorrow because I know I've got another message for you. Until then, much love. Bye for now.